Hello, dear 8th graders. Welcome to a new English lesson entitled Kaleidoscope of Hope. My name is Marina Hadžiomerović and I will be your teacher today. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to fill in a high school form using personal data. You will also talk about your choice and enrollment in high school by using the future simple tense, the first conditional, and some useful frequent keywords and phrases. As usual, for this lesson you will need your notebook, a pen or a pencil, and a device with internet connection, your mobile phone, tablet, or PC with a QR code reader. It will make your life easier. You are at the end of your primary education. Can you answer the following questions? Which primary school do you attend? I work at Medvedgrad Primary School in Zagreb. How long have you been learning English? Did you start in grade 1? Then you have been learning English for 8 years now. Will you need English in your future life? What for? Did you know that your salary is 30% higher if you can speak English? Which secondary school are you going to attend? Have you discussed it with your family and friends? What school subjects are important? What are your grades in those subjects? Or are you a straight A student? How do you feel about going to high school? Are you excited, thrilled, impatient, puzzled, nervous, maybe a little bit anxious? Future will not only happen, you have to shape it. Think it through. Discuss it with your family and friends. Ask for advice and help. You can't do everything alone. But respect your feelings. Listen to your heart. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. We all learn from our mistakes, don't we? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Have you thought about it? Think about your professional life, your personal life, your private life, your free time and hobbies. Your life is an occasion. Rise to it. Let's revise some useful school vocabulary. In Britain, you go to primary school. In America, you go to elementary school. So now you attend primary or elementary school. Then the next level is secondary school. It can be high school, grammar school, gimnazija, vocational school, strukovna škola, or college. We also say college. It's education at an intermediate level. In the UK, typically children who are aged 16 to 19. But it can also be tertiary university level because they have 3 degrees. They have undergraduate, graduate, and postgraduate programs. School names are always capitalized. The name of the school comes first. Look, Eastside Kindergarten, Eastwood High, Brighton College, St. Michael's Catholic Grammar School, Great Oak Secondary School, Sunny Coast Middle School, Eagle Mountain School of Fine Arts, Central Technical School, Patriot Secondary School. And here are some keywords that we will need in this lesson. So first listen and then repeat after me. Education. Attend. Enroll in. The first spelling with one L is British and double L in American English. Compulsory. Optional. Scholarship. Persistent. Participate. Assignment. Punctual. All of these words belong to three categories, three parts of speech: nouns, verbs, and adjectives. The first vocabulary game is a matching game. Copy this bit.ly link or scan the QR code and match the English words with their Croatian counterparts. Here's the key. Well done! I believe you have managed to pair up all the words. Let me just point out that enroll has a double L because the spelling is American. And here the second game is paraphrasing. Copy this link or scan this QR code. There's a crossword puzzle with these 10 words. And I'm sure you've done everything correctly. Great job. And now it's time to read about what two students say about their choice for the future. Their names are Eric and Amy. Now stop the video and read this text silently. Before you start, the key vocabulary is highlighted, but something else is highlighted here. Will enroll, will attend, will make, will have, and will give. Do you know what it is? Yes, of course. It's the future simple tense. So pause the video and read the text about Amy. Ladies first. Now it's time for Eric to introduce himself. Again, you have the examples of the future simple tense: will attend, will get, will choose, will do, and will participate. So read the text silently, please. What will you do if you are late for school? Will you apologize to your classmates and your teacher? I'm sure you will. What will you do if you get an A in the initial test? Will you celebrate? Will you brag about it to your classmates and your family and friends? What will you do if you don't make friends with your new classmates soon? If you are not satisfied with your high school teachers? If you want to stay out longer than your parents allow you to? If you decide the chosen secondary school is too difficult for you? Or if you need more money to buy something you want? Are you ready for your first real assignment. Open your notebooks, take a pen and a pencil, pause this video, copy the 7 sentences, and finish them by choosing one of the 7 options. When you're finished, we'll check it together. Let's check. If I find a good job, I will work hard and try to be good at it. I will get married if I find a partner who wants the same things in life. If we have children, we will raise them together and talk about everything with them. We will travel abroad if we want to see the world. If we get a dog, we'll take good care of it and take it for long walks every day. My parents will be thrilled if their grandchildren visit them at the weekend. If we buy a summer house, we'll invite our friends over. So in these sentences, we have the first conditional. You learned about it last year in grade 7, but let's revise the basic rules. So if you want to revise it, you will remember the following explanation. We use the first conditional to talk about possible future events, which will happen only if you fulfill certain conditions. Fulfill in British English. We need 2 L's in American English, of course. We talk about present actions and their future consequences. We have to take responsibility to make things happen. So, how do we form the first conditional and when do we use it? Look at this example. If you study regularly, you will acquire the skills and knowledge for your future job. So, the first part is called the if clause. It's always in the present simple tense. Of course, if you start the sentence with he or she studies regularly, you will have to change the verb and add the ending s. Then you need a comma. You will acquire the skills and knowledge for your future job. The main clause is in the future simple. If we put the main clause in front, then we don't need the comma. You will acquire the skills and knowledge for your future job if you study regularly. Of course, if you don't study regularly, you won't acquire the skills and knowledge for your future job. So will not becomes won't. Pause the video now and copy everything from the box, please. Be the best version of yourself. And always remember, difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. And now it's time for you to fill in an application form. You can enter this bit.ly link, application form 3, or scan the QR code. Have fun! Here's the key. I'm sure you've done everything correctly. You know the difference between first name and last name, surname or family name. Be careful with address, double D and double S. And be careful capitalizing the names of streets, as well as cities and states. You have to be extra careful with the dates, because here it's the 30th of August. The month is first, like in American English, 9/11. Married or single, occupation means job. And of course that you can always use the Croatian measures for height and weight. Over to you. Dear students, now it's time for you to record a 1-minute oral presentation of your chosen secondary school. You can use Vocaroo, scan this QR code, or you can use your mobile phone. Include the following information. First, introduce yourself. State your name, age, hometown, and country. Name your primary school and your desired secondary school. Justify your choice. What does this school offer? How will you get to school? Will you get a job or go to university after you finish it? Name some compulsory and some optional school subjects. Include 3 examples of the first conditional. What are the conditions for your success in high school? Use the future simple tense and the key vocabulary from this lesson. Finally, share your audio with your classmates and your teacher. Here's the checklist. Tick whether you have done the following. I can record a 1-minute talk. Of course, I'm sure you can. I speak clearly and fluently. Everybody understands me. I have included all the required information from the previous slide. I have used the future simple tense, the first conditional, and the key words from this lesson. I can justify my choice of secondary school. Dear students, we have come to the end of this lesson. Choose 3 words to describe how you feel about this lesson. Was it fun? I hope it was. Easy? I'm sure it was. Useful? I hope it was. Helpful? Exciting? Interesting? Practical? Valuable? Motivating? Optimistic? Applicable? Informative? Significant? Recommendable? Can you recommend it to your colleagues? I hope you can. And we have revised some very useful adjectives as well. Dear students, still a bit nervous? Then listen to this lovely song about the future. Doris Day sings it. Make your dreams come true. Here's the bit.ly link and the QR code. And it's from the famous movie The Man Who Knew Too Much, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Bye-bye. I wish you a lot of luck in high school and in your future life.